Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, as opposed to the various other titles in the Tainted Grail franchise. And no, I'm not just talking about Conquest, I'm talking about board games as well, and role-playing games, actually by this point as well. We have a new patch. This is the nearly full release patch. And the developers have overhauled a lot of the game. Things should look and feel reasonably different. And that's interesting, because not only does it break existing saves, so they've wiped saves conveniently to save us the bother of doing so ourselves. But I recall with the previous versions feeling that the game was running a little too heavy on resources for the way it looked and felt. It looked and felt like a cheaper, lower budget game that would use less system resources and gave the feeling of maybe being poorly optimized, or that they had built ahead and planned the scope of what the final game should be like to a certain extent, but hadn't fully done all of the graphical and engine work to make it look that amazing and awesome yet, because they were focusing on systems at the time. Not only have they released a lot of the early portions of the game for us to play around with while we wait for that release, which shouldn't be too long now, hopefully, but they've also completely redone the prologue, so I'm totally happy to start from the beginning again. I have looked briefly at options and changed the music volume from 70 to 80%, haven't changed anything else. That's a lie. Under controls, I changed walk to a toggle instead of hold, because you walk. It is the normal way that you traverse things. Let's get into this. So the game did a massive file verification for quite a while after launching, and I'm fully expecting things to be different. Also, we know variations on this image. We've seen it multiple times. And this time on the main screen, it was animated. Hooray! I really should paint that miniature at some point. The issue I have with the miniature of the deathly Arthur standing atop a pile of corpses, and the corpses of one or two forebears, is that the human corpses that he is standing on are what, like 40mm scale, so significantly larger than your average 25 to 35mm figures. So it looked like he's just killed a lot of giants. Let's see what's happening next. Let's just... You want me to click
the
now?
all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the great escape from the homelands.
It's
Where
fine.
our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague.
We can experience this
Leading
again.
people to Avalon, he started the age of conquest and took the island from the Foredwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the wyrdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the wyrdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
So here we are. Okay, first thing I can say, character body model, more detailed. Same goes for face and hair. Significant improvements. So we got a boy, a girl, another boy, another girl. Oh, look at that. Just a moment. Look at the way her hair fluffs down after selection. I like that. Signs of life. Could randomize. Let's just go through. Okay, so we got boy or girl. We did girl last time. Let's do a boy this time. Body condition normal. Muscular. Okay, so there's not like some sort of disease-ridden option or something. Let's, this is selected. Okay, so we can go really pale. Ugh. Let's give him a little bit of a tan for staying outdoors in the sun quite a lot adventuring. Faces. We can't rotate. Oh no, we can. Excellent. Let's see. That's very sort of horse-faced. Bit long in the nose. That's more... bit of a Roman nose there. By which I don't mean it's Roman around all over his face. Same here, but that's more sort of forwards jutting. Whereas this is a little more heavy set and lower in the face. Oh, bit of a ski run there. Okay. Oh, bit of an old soul who's seen many things. Okay. How does this... So, slightly less heavy set. This one's maybe a little bit more Hollywood. Woo. Awkward school teacher in his midlife. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So we just get narrower. Woo. Wow. Okay. Probably good for a thief type. This man has a chin. He's like Tommy Cooper on steroids. Bit of a horse face. You know what? Just like that. I think maybe we should. Okay, let's go for some sort of brownie eyes. We got eyebrows. Excellent. Let's... Okay. Actually, he's almost got the Tommy Cooper hair as well. Ooh, dark eyebrows. Okay. Yeah, let's go with those. Wait. A bit. Nah. Can't fully see. Okay, what have we here? Wrinkles? Oh, very small. Oh no, it looks like some sort of burns. There. Okay, now I'm seeing scars. It doesn't like turning very much. Okay. Yeah. So what was this one? Is it just deeper wrinkles? Yeah. Sure, we can go with that. And now for his magnificent. Let's see. Yeah, I can live with those eyebrows. I mean, he'll have to. Oh! Now, this is... No, it's too short. This is close to a traditional male Iron Age hairstyle. That also. These are a little too short on the sides. And at the back, but only slightly. This is close, yeah, we can... Oh, that's That's magnificent, but I'm not sure if it goes with the face. Okay, a bit. So, clearly a strong Roman influence on many of these haircuts. It's looking a bit disheveled. If it was a little longer on that side and floppy, maybe. I don't know. Ooh. Maybe this one. And yeah, let's see. That is semi-traditional. This. Let's compare these two. We don't have the dreaded character creator gap. Okay, so it's a little longer around here. We'll go with that. Oh, we have different hair and beard cuts. Okay, let's. Ooh. Match those up. Do we get eyebrow colours? We do not, so I'm going to presume the eyebrows tint with either the hair or the beard. With the hair. Okay. That's reasonable to understand. Oh. We probably don't want to go sticking something like that on his face. Sort of woad designs. No. So this is Iron Ages. Well, no, it's not, because the technology level's a bit later. So like, it should be late Iron Age, early Dark Age for Arthurian myth and legend, but this is later, centuries later, perhaps. Let's see what interesting designs we can give him, and what kind of story they might tell. Oh, that looks more like a network of scars and injuries. That's just pretty much all on the front, isn't it? Okay. No, I don't think I'll mess with any of those. Alright. Difficulty normal. Easy. Hard. Survival. I probably won't go survival because of hardcore. Survival and hardcore sound like a lot of fun, but not if you're recording. I had difficulty pulling off the heavy attack controls, so I'll stick at this for now. I will give him a good Celtic name. Maybe not too obvious. We'll go Gwyn. As in Gwydion Gwyn. And if I want a joke, I'll just call him Gwyn Bach, because Bach is Welsh for boy. But Gwyn ap Grufford? Yeah, sure. Gwyn ap Grufford. Excellent. Yep, sure. I can mess around with other saves later on.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate, without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
His voice is quiet, presumably. So. Options. Caps lock. Oh god, it really is Skyrim.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And, trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
I was on my way to enlist in the army, so warrior skills. I was hunting, so ranger skills. Avoiding the city guards, fifi skills. One-handed light armor, magic and alchemy. I mean, no, I was seeking an ancient site of worship.
Yeah, you look like one of those half-starved druids who survived the Charred Conclave. We've picked almost all of you up from the forest by now, so there aren't many of you crooks left out there. So, you're a tree hugger then?
If that is how you choose to describe me.
So that's why I keep punching you, yet you look suspiciously healthy. We'll make more of a challenge for you soon enough. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to start...
Oh, that was very slow. I'm gonna hope that wasn't lag and that they wanted me to see it.
Puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Gotta say, the lighting is looking a lot better. The lighting, the shade. Oh. Yeah. Now, I have a feeling that with this patch and all the changes to the game, it might be a little sluggish, because optimization probably won't come until release. Well, you want me to look in here. Oh, he looks very unhealthy. I'm going to presume that's lots of veins sticking out on his skin and not a crack network of fresh injuries that have not yet fully healed. Blood transfusion, light cast, projectile. 3 to 4, 4 to 5 damage. Shoots a projectile that applies bleed. Heavy cast. Continuously drains health from the target, healing you instead. Okay. Can I put it here? No, it seems to be all I've got, so... This may be a problem. We shall see. The Great Escape. Steve McQueen would be proud. So, yeah, we got keys. Okay, it's fine. So he said go that way. Gwyn ap Grufford. Unknown. Age. Male. King's Road. Red Death Stage 2. Oh, great. Severe skin lesions notably visible on the face and hands. Further screening tests are required. Strict protective measures must be enforced. Thing is... Really now? It's worth a look. Now, I'm going to hope we don't get sneaking experience anymore when there's no one around to witness us. There's a man at the table, but he's leaning back with an arrow sticking out his throat and not getting up anytime soon. Okay. Take the key, coins, and we could really do with something to wear. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Here we go. Beautiful Liliana in the Chamber of Ecstasy. Let's just leave that where it is. There was a bit of a tear there on that turn. Some dodgy pictures on the wall. No ingredients available yet. That is fine. Oh look, we got ingredients. Cooking for Resistant, Part 1. Simple recipes for simple ingredients. Author Mildred Auntie Friziel. Not everyone has refined taste buds, and that's perfectly fine. I'm Auntie Mildred. Here are some simple recipes for those who prefer straightforward flavours. For moderate hunger, try Beggar's Fare, a staple for folks like you. Just boil groats and oats in bubbling water. Yes, it must bubble. Another option is mashed potatoes. Peel them thinly if you're handy with a knife, or skip peeling altogether. Boil for about 20 minutes. Drain, please don't drink the water, and mash with a touch of milk. But not too much. You want creamy, not watery. Simple, satisfying, and shame-free. Take that. Fish soup. Things like take a cup. Not going to look too closely at that picture. Right. We do know recipes. So we got mashed potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Hey! Here we go. The cabbage rolls apparently have to have poultry for some reason. Okay, we don't have enough to make anything else. But we have prepared ourselves some hearty fare should we have trouble on the way out of here. Now let's keep our head down and steal through these corridors like a shadow in the night. Allegedly. Not that we have much experience at that, and hey. Some meat, broken arrow, broken club, okay. Now hold on. At matches, there's no... Is there a back hotkey? There is. Escape. Okay, these match. And these. These are new. We can wrap ourselves up for a bit of protection. Okay. And a hood. Keeps us feeling a little bit safer. Right, we got a club. Yeah. Go club. And a spell. And I'm thinking... Yeah, nothing too special at this point. So, light attack. Heavy. Yeah, because heavy used to be something weird like left click and middle mouse button or something at one point. Block. No, we got spell. Okay. Block. Put our weapon away. Show active objective. The mysterious knight told me to find him deeper within the dungeon. Well, let's get our club out again, as we might need... Hello? Ethan. He's 16 years old. Male from Kuanacht. Red Death Stage 4. That's got to be pretty bad. Because it's twice as far into the disease as we've got. Although the body remains in relatively good condition despite the 4th stage of the plague, the patient's mind is a shambles. It seems that the mind is the first to die. We'll need to observe what happens next. Better just leave him there. Or maybe consider trying to put him out of his... Hello? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Brother Adamus will fix this hole in about a week. Please leave it be until then. Guess what? We don't have any lockpicks. That looks like a way that we can go at some point. That is Ethan again. Hold it. Hopefully dead. Ninian. 28. Male. Horns of the South. Keeper. Red Death Stage 4. Inflammation in various organs. Maintain strict isolation protocols to prevent the spread of infection. Notify Captain Brandon if procedure fails and subject dies. Patient is being transferred from his room to the laboratory for further examination. Please ensure the area remains undisturbed during the relocation process. Again, that looks like a blood smear on the wall. Let's hope it stays that way. Oh, we are sneaking. This tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. Better get our club out. That looks like the body's been dragged. From the way he's holding his hands, I imagine he's been shot. Fine. Let's hope that door didn't attract attention. Some sage, cracked shield, excellent. Groats, more groats. An old letter, we'll look at that soon. And a lockpick. Ah. Okay. Well, there goes our lockpick. Oh, we got more than one. Okay. About here then. It's very sensitive. Alright, so. Coin, small mana potion, small health potion. Okay. Perhaps we could... Okay. Cloves, yeah. Sure. Wine, wine, wine. No obvious weapons. Well, that's okay. So far, there are distinct similarities to the old prologue, but also differences, and that's fine. This entire tunnel here is new. And we know for a fact yeah. So what's... Is that a bit of an issue there, that's all. Okay. What are those icons? The skull and crossbones icon looks very important. Let's see if we can get this open. Verily it is so. If we're going to sneak up on a bad man, we might as well get a shield ready. You just stay there, my friend. Okay, nope, we are detected.
You'll suffer your sins.
Oh. Right. That didn't quite go well. So. X for that? X indeed, okay. We could disguise ourselves as a red priest if we wanted. Oh, he really was red, wasn't he? Absolute ginger. Brain. Yeah, we could just leave that there. I'm sure that whatever he was doing with his plague research on that brain, it's probably not something we should be carrying around with us, as it's liable to be infected and very, very dangerous. This tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. This notice makes far more sense here than it does in front of that prison cell over there. Ah, I see it. A hole. May be able to creep through that. Helga, 73, male, Borough. Red Death, Stage 1. The fevers brought on by the Red Death have left a lasting mark on the patient's mind. He is plagued by numerous visions. Mood changes occur from emotional indifference to religious and ecstatic rapture, leading to foretelling doom. Observe. Yeah, maybe? Maybe we shouldn't come in here.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed, but they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
You are free. Go.
None of us are free. We are all bound. All bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound. All bound.
That is sadly probably very true.
After trip. Closer and closer.
So dash is alt, push is left and right. Okay, as opposed to... Okay. And here... Lisa, 20. Female, little glove. Red Death, Stage 3. Plague progression has... stopped? After prolonged exposure to concentrated weirdness, the patient's body has undergone severe alterations. The mutations, however, may have halted the progression of the disease. Hold for observation. After 4 weeks, proceed with utilization. Which horribly means, probably means cutting her apart. And the cell is... oh no.
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
What happened to you?
The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
That sounds really uncomfortable. Can I help you somehow? She'll probably say, I don't need help, I'm healthy now, or something like that. She doesn't look that healthy at the moment. She has a long way to go. A road she probably will not travel, especially if she stays here with these people.
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer.
I wonder if she would say that if I was dressed as one.
Have a nice day, kind sir.
You're welcome, milady. Now the dash is a directional dodge, if I recall correctly. How are we doing for... Okay, status. Red Death. Oh, great. Optimal dash. Optimal defines how many times you can dash in a row without any penalties, so... I don't know. Red Death. You are sick and will soon die. There is no cure for the Red Death. Well, that may soon change. And we have our ability scores... skills defined from ability scores. We'll see how that develops over time. Okay, we're back at full health again. That's great. Attributes all at one. Subject to change. A long way to our next level when we will hopefully get some stuff. Add points while sitting by the fire. We don't have any points to add. The perks are supposed to be somewhere. It's fine. So that seems to have changed visibly. What's new? All this stuff. We do seem to be gaining... Now, I'm not sure if skill advancement grants experience points towards levels or not. It's... Previously it seemed independent. Okay. Oh, we're seen. This is certainly feeling more impactful. Oh, wow. Nearly got him. Stay down! Ooh. Take this. Leave that. We have assorted foodstuffs. That was quite dynamic, the door being burst from its hinges there. And the figure staggering out. Oh no, there's another one. Okay. Well, maybe we... Nope, there's another two. Okay. Perhaps. Oh, wow. Push. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Really felt that monster. I probably shouldn't have taken that. It looked like it was already in a bottle, okay, so it felt... Nope. He's turned around and... yeah. Oh, wow. How about you? Oh, wow. Right, let's use another healing item. And prepare to use more. Red Priest's everything. An autopsy report. You know what? I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. I'll leave that till, you know, for a future video. Oh no. Where? What hit me? He wasn't attacking and something hit me from the, I think from the left. Okay, realistically, what I want to do is go cook some food. Oh, I see, right. There we go. Oh, look. There we go. Probably still should cook some more food though. It's crafting experience if nothing else. There we go. Right. Sure, an onion bun. A bun with onions in it. I don't know if we get a first-time crafting bonus for things we haven't made before, but there we go. We now have some more food to help us. Sorry, it looked as if the light level changed in the nearby rooms, so I had to lean out and check. Nothing seems to have changed. That was bizarre. Okay, yeah, we can run. We can really run. Interestingly, we can sprint while walking. Why? There we go. Room of Weirdness Remedies. You know what? I'm just going to leave that. Again, having seen some of this before, I'll leave that for future. Oh, hello. Some sort of chapel devoted to the Red Death. This looks like an area I should probably try and gain access to. I suspect access is gained through that large door over there. Then again, there's a bloody great big pickaxe and a wall that can be dug through. Now, if I start... Okay, I think I'm safe to go dig through that wall. Okay, just checking. Ah. Oh, shit. Yeah, that looks like an unhealthy amount of them. You know what I should do? Get that pickaxe in there. Q1. God, that is horrible. Please say I can hotkey things and not have to go, I'm a PlayStation player with no brain! Sorry, that just seems... Okay, we've got horse, camp, book, telescope. All interesting stuff. But that wheel is just so clunky. Oof. Alright. Well, let's continue our exploration in this direction. That looks like I'm able to dig through it. Apparently not. This looks decidedly unhealthy. And while the room I dug through to... Oof. Oh, we're here. Okay. Yes, I want to close that. I'm not sure I want to go in there, but seeing there are two of them in there, I've essentially opened a window to look through. But they do not seem to have noticed at all. They probably should have noticed that amount of digging through the wall into the room they are in. So that comes round to the back end of this chamber. Over there. Ow. Right. Ooh. I should probably... Yeah. Just, you know, check how I'm doing for experience. It'll be a while. The infamous note to Brother Sefton. You know what, we'll take it because it's got some recipes for crafting. Now we'll ready our mason shield because we're not particularly... Oh yeah, we'll just sneak along the top.
Sage and alcohol. It's the simplest recipe. I can't believe I have to keep repeating myself.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a castle, you must first know how to fling a shed together.
I agree. The fundamentals are essential. But the world is moving forward. And the young are eager to make their mark as quickly as possible.
Any novice who can't remember the recipe for a basic healing potion has no business near our patients.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be wise or beneficial to our patients. Brewing a simple healing potion doesn't require advanced training.
So, sage and something, not blood and brains. And just to be clear, sage and alcohol. Got it. In case we had missed that note, we've still heard the information there. May recall it, may experiment with it. Right, I'm gonna save here. There we go. Call it blood and pain. The pain of the suffering from the disease, not just a generic I'm going to smash everything up name. Is there. Oh god. Tap block right before the enemy's attack land just to execute a parry. A successful parry prevents all damage and drains a hefty amount of the enemy's stamina. Unless you have a shield in your offhand, parrying is unavailable when you have spells equipped. Okay. Most enemies have a stamina bar beneath their health bar. When their stamina bar is fully drained, they enter a staggered state, becoming vulnerable to your attacks until their stamina regenerates. Oof, he was too quick for me. Right. So, you got some money. I'll just take it for now. Because again, this is things I've seen and I don't need that heart. I really don't. Okay. Let's take it for now. Okay. Okay. Don't want that. Take that. Wait, what? No. And now... hot goo, that can't be great. Okay. I see you. Yeah, look. We could go in there and get attacked from the left, not knowing. Not wise. What am I going to do with a glass jar? Maybe throw it to distract people? Take that. just for one. Okay, yeah, that got his attention.
Your sins will be punished. We'll send you into the abyss. The prophet wants you dead. Your sins will be punished. You'll suffer for your sins. Purge the
Okay, that hurt. But I just about survived. Come on. We'll just take everything while we can. If we hit some kind of encumbrance limit, that will change. Oh, you're in a pretty good state. 33 Crimson Deaths, Red Death Stage 5. Self-experimentation. Wants to know the patient's perspective. The aim is to gather knowledge about the stimuli our patients experience. Treat like a common patient. Oh, he's one of them. He infected himself with the disease. So if I'd come through here, this is a much wider opening. I would surely have suffered greatly. What about you, though? I need to see if there is a way for me to hotkey multiple consumable items. That is a very nicely made painting. Masterfully done. Blood transfusion, the spell I already know. Okay. A number of different prayers. Not all identical wording, I'll just take them all for now. Because, again, I can look at those later on, right? This is more me just diving in now going, ooh, what's different, what's changed? All of these things. This does mean I'm liable to skip some things. Not that I really should. Now. There we go. I don't like that. Who can see me? We should absolutely indulge in some crafting experimentation a little later on. So, hello. So that should lead to a chamber with more red priests. This...
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not. You're a prisoner. Go. Escape while you still can.
You're one of the priests. I found your prayer. He's already told me everything. Ah, wait, no. You can escape. The way is clear.
No, I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't worry about me. I'm not worth it.
Have you seen the state of me? I'm probably really sick. Okay. You know, I do have an alternative. Which would be to enter the tunnel once again. And just sneak across that bridge above. She does not look healthy. I imagine we're just heading this way. That looks very dodgy. I'm not going to go that way. The murky gloom. I can't see any floor. That, I believe, would be the man who rescued us. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Nah. I should go back. Probably stop sneaking now. Why does this feel like I'm running? That's running. There we go. I want to make it out of here alive. Ah.
And who the hell are you? Another one of those red dogs? Say a prayer to your goddess and get ready to die, scum!
Now it's not like that. Wait, I'm not a red priest. I'm a prisoner just like you.
Then why are you dressed in their bloody rags? Well, it's
better than nothing.
You bear the marks of torture too. Maybe the priests messed with your mind, because one more moment and you'd be dead.
We don't know who'd be the one lying here. What were they doing to you? You recognize torture because you've been tortured or because you conduct acts of torture? No, what were they doing to you?
Nothing good. They thought they'd break me fast like some Camelotian wimp. Big mistake on their part. Besides, I doubt they were waking you up with a kiss on your forehead either.
Ah. If you're so brave and strong, how did they manage to catch you? I recognize this man. I think he is one of the two people who used to be waiting for us on the beach when we got out of here.
With great bloody difficulty, that's how. Those bastards laid a trap, hoping I'd be easy pickings. They ended up needing damn near a full army to take me down.
You don't look like someone who falls into traps all that easily.
There was mead. There were women. One thing led to another, and I woke up with my pants around my ankles, surrounded by gobshites in red. I was fighting with me bare arse hanging out, and I still managed to kill a dozen of them. Useless knobs. Someone must have put something in the mead.
No doubt. I also suspect you're exaggerating your valor. What's your name?
Conher. From the Dalrieta pup, if you hadn't already guessed that much.
Can you tell me about the tribes? No, hang on. Just, have you seen a hooded man with a bow? He helped me to escape.
I don't know. Barely saw anything, because I was either knocked out or had blood in me eyes. You're lucky to have someone risking their own arse to help you out.
You gonna come with me?
No time for a chinwag, just get the hell out of here.
Well, he's gone. Two red priests down. Conjur, there we go. 42. Not bad for a 42-year-old man. With no weapons. He must have been strong in his youth. Now, what have we here? Looks like someone we don't really want to interact with that heavily. Oh my goodness. Let me guess. Species. Bugane. Caution. Infected buganes may spread the illness through airborne droplets as they exhale, particularly when their breathing becomes laboured. Staff must wear enchanted full-body protective suits. Gloves must be reinforced with anti-piercing materials given the bugane's powerful bite. Well, it doesn't look like it will be biting anything anytime soon, but we should probably leave that cell as it is. I'm not sure the black screen was the best way to deal with that there, but I think this is weirdness. This blue glow. The edges of the weird. Speaking of which, I want to climb up in here. How do I... Oh yeah, that works. Jump then crouch. Right. Now this should take me down to that room full of many red priests. Probably more than I can safely handle. And pulling off those perfect parries is really difficult. I'm not sure I've done it once yet. I've made multiple attempts. But at least I'm alive. Take some of those mushrooms while we're at it. Here we go. So we got some clipping our door frames. But it's probably going to be that way at final release. It's fine. So far, the game feels more atmospheric. Melee combat feels more weighty. Let's put it that way. I almost said clunky, but it's not clunky. It's more sort of crunchy. So we would have been under here when we went to that. Oh, when we went to that pre-cell and went down and round. This means we can probably meet the woman in here as well. Her name begins with an S. So that is the body we saw. That is the door where we came through. If we stay in the middle, we should be fairly safe from detection. If we walk near the edges, we're more likely to be observed. Interesting. Two paths, potentially. Well, that used to be the way to go. So I'm going to explore in this direction, towards the light, beyond these hanging fronds. These doors are locked from the inside. Okay. Perhaps at some point we may return here, although I suspect that is unlikely. The locked doors being a good indication that this is the edge of the map, edge of the level, or if that door opens and something starts following us, hello, I see a spade. It might come in really useful. We may need to dig our way to freedom with more than just a pickaxe. But now we've got a pick and shovel, we're well on the way to starting our own little mine. Fuck Snow White. Just give us 7 dwarfs, we'll have a great mine up and running. Actually, that reminds me of something really bad. There's a role-playing setting, I think, for 3rd edition, or it might have its own rules, based on Grimm's fairy tales, and their version of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was a woman who was congenitally brain damaged. So the Seven Dwarfs took advantage of her. Not necessarily that way, you know. She like cooked and cleaned the house and stuff. Although I think it did also lean into the older versions of the story where she does sleep with all 7 dwarfs in the same bed. Again, when I say the word sleep, I don't necessarily mean anything more than that. Ah, there he is. Well, I can assume that is safe and we're not going to be allowed to walk through these. But here's a fire. Rejuvenation potion and some wooden arrows. Very short bow. Okay. Okay, we can cook. We can use random ingredients to gamble. Maybe find a recipe or two. There we go. Again, we're doing okay for experience points. So, we don't seem to have all the perk trees anymore, but that may just be that they will be made available to us later on. Possibly actually after something that's coming up. But I should probably pay attention to the video length, because I've been going for a bit of a while now, haven't I? Oh, that's actually a very good point. Status, optimal dash. Defines how many times you can dash in a row without any penalties. It seems to have increased to 3 now. So cooking is working with... we want to work on alchemy and handcrafting at some point in the future. Magic. I'm checking what's under each ability score. So dexterity we have archery, evasion, which we've barely started. Agility. What's that? Slightly increased jump height. Okay. And theft. Yeah, alright. We've got light armor, heavy armor, medium armor. That's it for endurance. Okay. And strength we've got one-handed, two-handed. We're probably going to want to develop that two-handed skill just to... so it doesn't fall sadly behind. Unarmed combat, blocking... Athletics is... okay, athletics is strength, but there's no endurance type thing for, like, continued exertion under endurance.
You took your sweet time, eh? But I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite... resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
Who are you?
Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Understood. This looks like a point of no return. Ooh. Which means I should probably save the game. It also means... yeah, it also means I've probably been playing for a pretty long time. And now would be a good time to end the episode. I know it'd be nice to get the whole prologue in, but I was kind of refamiliarizing myself with, oh, look at all that, how tortured that hand is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I'll throw out a few more while we wait for full release. Don't worry. See you all next time, guys. Bye-bye for now.